So exciting night tonight, premiere of Red Dwarf Series 10. You happy to be back?
Oh, really happy to be back. I can't believe it, really. It's sort of like and all the fuss that's being made. It's sort of like you know what I mean? Because back in the day, you just you'd get a listing in the Radio Times and that'd be it, you know. And so they've made a bit of a fuss, and all the billboards have been brilliant, haven't they? Even I know it's on.
There's been tons of great Red Dwarf moments over the years. Do you have any particular favourite storylines or episodes at all?
I've got favourite scenes. I love that scene when my boxers were shrinking and Crichton was trying to get my boxers off wearing his groinal attachment. That was quite funny.
Marooned, because it was very much a two-hander with Craig, and that was lots of sort of gear changes and sort of light and shade in that. And then Dimension Jump, because it was meeting my alter ego, Rimmer's alter ego, Ace, for the first time, and there was the sort of the clash of Smeghead Rimmer and Ace, which was very exciting.
Back to reality, there's Gunman of the Apocalypse, you know, those ones sort of you kind of remember as being kind of highlights in the show, but I mean there's not really, I don't really have a favourite.
Craig did actually say that the last time you put the groinal attachment on, that was one of his favourite moments.
Well, he's very, very keen on my groinal attachments, but he doesn't like to admit it in public generally, but if he's talked about it, I'm willing to carry on.
The Red Dwarf movie, unfortunately, it's stalled a little bit. Do you think we'll be seeing it on the big screen anytime soon?
Well, I don't want to stop making Red Dwarf series to try and make a Red Dwarf movie again. I mean, we just wasted 10 years of our lives doing that, so I'm quite happy to be making Red Dwarf series. If a Red Dwarf movie comes along, it will be while we're making television as well, you know.
Do you know, I think really one of the ideas behind Red Dwarf 10 was the fact that we want to go back to basics, want to go back to how Red Dwarf started with an audience, character interaction between the four main casts, and I think a movie, if anything, if we ever did one, would be to the sidelines compared to going back to just basic series with an audience, and that's what Red Dwarf 10 is all about. So, you know, you never say never to a movie, but I think series will be priority.
Red Dwarf is a sitcom that should be recorded in front of an audience. That's its core, that's its real soul. And that's really what came back doing this show. Doing it in front of the audience was amazingly important for us, and it really makes a difference, raises our game, raises our performances. And in a way, doing a movie is kind of going to remove it from that. It's very hard to shoot film in front of an audience. It's a bit difficult.
So where would you like the gang to go in a movie or future series? Do you have any plots in mind?
We always sit down and talk about plots and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So there's loads and loads of ideas. The thing about it is it's science fiction, comedy, so you can do anything you want, you can go anywhere you want. And there's some in this series, like, you know, some very strange stories in this series, you know, and we get to meet some very strange historical people, and, you know, I get to meet my own dad, who is actually me, as we all know, and there's some brilliant stuff in it. But like, the thing about Red Dwarf is it can go anywhere.
I don't know. It would be a sort of standalone piece if there was a movie. But what I would say is I'm pretty confident that Doug would give us some pretty damn good places to go.